Or this TV show.
I just got done with the swim. Hey, welcome back to Do You Remember This?
Or this TV show.
Hey, of course, or this TV show. One of these times we're going to do a TV show. But yeah, we got two new movies that we're going to dive into tonight. So Cam, with no further ado.
Now it's time for The Synopsis with Cam. The Synopsis with Cam.
Night Swim, a short story written by some guy in Michigan that was for some reason turned into a feature-length film by Blumhouse. A pool is spooky. We don't know why. Things happen in the spooky pool. We don't know why. The plot wraps up, and we don't know why. They destroy the pool. I guess because it was evil?
That's got to be the reason, but I'm not 100% sure why. But, yeah, I mean...
That pretty much sums this movie up.
All right, next movie. No,
yeah.
Let's save you guys 90 minutes of your life.
No, let's see who was in this.
Yeah, please. I'm going to add a little crash to that. First up, we have, I believe this must have been the mom in the movie, Carrie Condon. I say that right? Yeah, Carrie Condon. She's mostly known for her portrayal of the voice of the character Friday in all of the Marvel movies. Stay focused here. And then we have Jordy Long, who is the mom from the beginning that owned the pool at one point. And she's known for being Nico's mom in RoboCop 3. And lastly, we have Wyatt Russell, who is Kurt Russell's son, who he's known for being in the movie Goon, The Last of the Enforcer.
He's also known for being Kate Hudson's stepbrother or whatever.
Yes, that's probably more so what people know her for. Are you doing this one from underwater there, Trent, or what?
I came prepared.
You did come prepared. You threw me off during the cast and crew call there. What kind of clips you got? Let's go for a night swim here.
Yeah, Cam summarized my clips. So we're
going to the next movie. Okay, yeah. It's going to be a 5-minute show.
No, here we go. So the movie starts off with, I'm not gonna take away what Cam said. This movie is dumb. It's
dumb.
Yeah, this is the second dumbest movie I've seen. We'll talk about the first in a little bit. But
the first dumbest movie is also what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, so so the movie starts off with like none of this makes any sense. Like, and they have plenty of opportunity to explain it, and they just decided not to. But it's a cold shot, and actually I should have put it in here. They actually give the logo 3 times in this movie.
Do they?
Right in the beginning, and then after this scene, and then right at the end.
At the very end, yeah.
Before the credits. Like, they were like, we came up with a cool logo, we got to make a movie around it.
You will not, you will not forget the name of this movie.
Or all the creativity was spent making the logo. All right. So it starts off with this little girl trying to help her sickly brother get his boat back.
All float down here.
And she sees her mom, who seems like her mom, like we get to meet her a little bit later. She seems like a cool hang.
Oh, no, yeah, I mean, she's in RoboCop 3, dude. So she's already cool.
Nobody's home.
There are a couple things that I'll give credit to the movie. Like, definitely as a kid, I remember swimming in a swimming pool and like being underwater and like having the feeling like maybe there's somebody up there, and then I come back up and there's no one there, or like, possibly that because you don't know what's going on when you're, under the surface, which, by the way, I would like to say that everything you fear is under the surface.
Is that the tagline?
Yes, the tagline. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was what Corey's was alluding to there was when he was a very, very ill boy, and then he would go into this pool and it would heal him.
Yes.
And then that's how his siblings died. All right. Okay. So this movie does this quite a bit, where the pool light gets brighter and flickers. You know that thing lights up, it illuminates the entire backyard. Does nobody else notice this? Like
neighbors,
yeah,
other family members,
yeah,
people walking their dog. Neighbor comes over. You should get your pool lights fixed. They flicker at night.
All right. So we're just right. So then it shows the opening credits, and then
fast forward a few years or something, right?
Yeah, because it was in the 90s. You could tell by the slippers.
That should have just been the movie.
Yeah,
because the premise, the setup, we got everything in that.
Yeah,
that was the short film.
Yeah.
Well, and so the dad here for the new family that's going to move into Haunted Pool House is a Major League Baseball player, and
should have worn my Brewers hat.
And I wore my Deadpool shirt because we're talking about pools.
I like it.
So anyway, they're trying to find a new place to live for some reason. They don't explain that one either, do they?
No, he played baseball, and apparently
he
played for the Brewers, and now they got hurt.
No, I think he has multiple sclerosis, right? Is that what they said? MS?
Yeah, right. And so naturally you have to move if you get MS.
Yeah.
So just know that if any of us get that, I'll help.
Well, it's actually it's a symptom of MS. Is you move and then you like, what? I didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
If he doesn't have multiple sclerosis, then and I'm wrong, I maybe it's because I had a really hard time watching this movie more than once. But here we go. So they're moving. So they're trying to find a new house. So I guess once you watch this the second time, you're just like, the dad's looking out the window. Nope, don't want to die there. Oh, I could die there. They look happy. Yeah. Oh man, my dad could die there.
Honey, stop, honey, stop.
I found the perfect house to die at.
That's where I would die. That's how you buy houses, right? You just go drive around, see a house for sale, and knock on the door, and be like, "We'd like to buy this."
Right? That's right. That's why I clipped this. So they picked a random neighborhood here, okay, and then
I would have shown you this place.
Okay, and then this is the worst realtor ever. So she's obviously been working with them. She alludes to it. I would have shown you this place. Okay, listen, that's what she just said.
But it didn't really meet your checklist. And this is not...
It didn't meet your checklist. The house that you stopped in the middle of the road and were like, wow, that's a house of our dreams.
Didn't
meet the checklist. And it's close to where she's going to work. Right?
You guys didn't have haunted pool on your checklist, so I just skipped over this one.
Yeah, this lady sucks. And also, speaking of that, she forgets to tell them that. I was going to look this up before we started, but I think you have to legally disclose.
Dude,
yeah,
it's the real
flags and haunted pools. I think those are the two.
And blackmail.
Yeah,
question, but hyphenated.
Like I said, it's a realtor. Like they're at this point. She's like, "This is a great house. It wasn't on your list of wants and whatnot, but yeah, you should get it."
Well, and then
I'm not going to say anything with the haunted pool, not a haunted pool.
Well, and then check it. So they love this place. Love at first sight for this place, and she's like, I was going to show it to you, but it didn't match it didn't check all the boxes.
A rental, right?
Oh, I know. We were just curious.
Okay. Right. Well, it's only one owner for the last couple decades, and
that's got to be a red flag, right?
I think, but it's not going to be on the market very long at this price.
Not going to be on the market very long at this price. So I wasn't even going to show it to you.
One owner in the last 2 decades, but it's going to sell soon at this price. Yeah. Was it free?
So yeah, that lady sucks. All right, I kind of forgot what order. Oh, I just wanted to put this in here. We're not going to talk about any other movies yet, but it's just a good idea to have a pool cover sometimes. Just a good idea.
It's always a good idea to have a pool cover.
All right, and then you're going to start to notice that all of the scenes have nothing to do with the pool. Why? But this is the dumbest scene in the history of movies, I think. So just check out the dialogue here. Like, who wrote this?
Hey, how tall are you? Like, can you just put your arm up real quick? Like, yeah, just like that. Yeah, you have a great wingspan.
Thanks.
You should come on Friday.
How about asking if she can swim? Like, maybe that would be your number one requirement to this swim party that you have. Like, I mean, the wingspan?
Is that what you do when like you want to invite some friends over to swim? And you're like, put your arm up real quick. No, you can't come over. Sorry. The school mascot is just lake trout. I feel like that's not a tough name. That's not like a hawk or like an eagle.
Yeah, but when the pools are haunted, any water creature is
it's a demon.
Yeah.
The lake trout demons. That should have been the high school mascot.
That actually would be pretty cool.
Lake trout demons.
Real quick, there's if you don't listen closely, you might miss this. That's why I turned the volume up so much. But she thinks she's being asked out by this super Christian guy, right? And he asked her to the pool party, a swim party, right? And then check this out.
Okay.
My name's Ronnie. Hey, you should come on Friday. For real, it's gonna be dope.
He's talking to somebody else. He's already over there.
He's already 15 feet, 20 feet down the hallway.
This guy's asked 60 people. She feels really special. But anyway, but check out that wingspan. He should go to that pool party.
Check out that wingspan.
What a weird thing. And also, like, the why does it have to be a Christian swim pool party?
I mean, you got me. I'm stumped. I have no idea. I got no joke to that one.
Yeah.
Hey, want to come to my Presbyterian swim party this weekend? The parishioner will be there. His wife's baking brownies. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it seems like the person who wrote this kind of didn't know what the Midwest is like. That's kind of the vibe I got. Like, I think it's supposed to be somewhere in Michigan or Wisconsin or something.
Yeah, I mean, if he played for the dad played for the Milwaukee Brewers, so I'm assuming, yeah, you're probably right. Like Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois, no way it could be Iowa or Minnesota. No way.
Completely different places.
Maybe Ohio.
Swimming pool tryouts.
He's like looking at the signs in the background.
Dun, dun, dun.
Everything is about swimming.
Yeah, let's go lake trout. All right. And
I don't know if he heard that through my headphones or not, but he. Anyways,
I skipped over the mom starting at the school because that is the weakest B plot of any movie ever, because it doesn't affect the story at all. You just see her empty out a box. You never see her at the school again, other than when she's typing, when she's looking up who lived there before, right? The school records. But man, that was a flimsy plot. Right.
Geothermal. Yeah. Not much of a plot in the whole movie.
Well, okay, and then here is a series of 3 weird stories where, as the viewer, I felt like I was supposed to really pay attention to this guy. And now that you guys have seen the movie, listen to this guy's whole montage here, monologue. I guess the word I'm looking for, monologue.
Heating, the whole shebang. Yeah, we'll give it a shock, but these spring pools are supposed to work miracles on your skin. This whole area had natural pools all around. Wellness centers, health spas.
That's great. Lucky us, huh?
Yeah. It's funny, isn't it, though? Uh-huh. I mean, we evolved out of the water, and some part of our reptilian brain knows we're not supposed to be there anymore, but I guess that's why we try to tame it so hard. It's like trying to conquer death.
Are you okay?
Gosh, sorry, Butterfingers. What an idiot. All right, well, here's your invoice. I'll come back tomorrow. You should be set up by next week. Okay.
Great, thanks.
So
we don't see that guy again the whole
No.
movie, right? I didn't think so, but he had like the most serious line in the whole movie, I think.
And I think he has the longest single line in the movie, right? The movie is kind of jumps.
And isn't like the point of what he's saying is that this pool is just completely self-sustaining and you don't have to take care of it?
Yeah.
Like I feel like that would be like if I bought a house and they're like, yeah, the pool, it just takes care of itself. I'd be like, that's scary. That's actually kind of spooky.
Well, you have to feed it healthy people so it can.
True.
Yeah, because the premise of this pool, for our viewers, is this pool needs healthy people to cure the sick people, and so we're going to learn later that the pool actually seeks out ill people, right? But not like hundreds, like 3. It's going to seek out like 3. And you never see the pool kill anybody other than the cat. Right here. This might make this the worst movie. So that's the boat from the boy from the kid in 1992.
Yeah. Call him Georgie.
The symbolism is so cryptic that even the people in the movie didn't know. That cat's tail is not puffy enough to make that sound.
Mom, Dad! Come look!
Jerks.
He probably fell in and got scared.
That's probably what happened.
It just got.
It couldn't have been a haunted pool, Mom.
Yeah, that I've already complained about.
Had that happened already?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, because he was in the pool, right?
And then like, the little girl was calling out for him.
Did the hand reach out to him yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the little girl's calling to him, and so he swam to the edge of the pool and looked. What do you call those little things where like the water? Is that what they're called? The skimmer? Yeah, and then the hand comes out and jump scare.
Yeah.
But I didn't jump at all.
Yeah, so each family member individually gets never at once, right? But each family member individually gets a scare in the pool. And so this is the daughter's scare, and I said I wasn't going to put much pool clips here, but I wanted to show you what the spirit looks like. There's more than one. We don't know how many there are. We
don't know why.
This isn't like regular horror movies where there's a vendetta of one being. This is multiple beings, and like the little girl crying out for her mom. No, she doesn't want to get out. Like this is part of the thing. This is part of the deal.
Yeah, no, she's now a demon or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I give a really cynical theory?
Yes.
I think that they wanted it to be like, oh, it was built over a spooky Native American burial ground.
Like Poltergeist.
But then the Blumhouse producers were like, that seems a little bit like 1979. I'd rather there just be no reason for the demons.
Yeah. We don't need an explanation. I mean, it's a pool and it's haunted.
Yeah.
What else do you need to know?
You don't understand 2024 America. They don't need to understand. They don't care to understand. They just want haunted pools.
That's all people care about. Haunted pools.
Yeah, people are so tired of like logical stories or even haunted houses. We want haunted things in your backyard, and the haunted shed hasn't. It's not that kind of time yet.
I want to see like a haunted like backyard, like just like the lawn, like the grass just keeps growing, and like grabs you and like sucks you into the ground or something.
Yeah,
and then the next one can be haunted front yard,
haunted tire swing.
Haunted tire swing.
Yeah. It just anybody who goes by it like pushes them over, like it swings, it just knocks them over. It doesn't, Okay. So here we go. I wanted to show the girl scene because that's the first that when the daughter's in there, because that's the first time you see one of the demons, right? Mm-hmm. And it is dumb. Like if you because that's usually you hide this stuff for the payoff, like of the reveal, but they should never have revealed it. They should never have. There we go. Look at that thing.
Is that one of the characters from Game of Thrones, like the ice?
Oh, I thought it looked like one of the yoga hosers.
I thought it looked like the really cheesy scene in Lord of the Rings in the Dead Marshes. Yeah, that was the vibes. But this is even better. This is beautiful, actually.
What is that?
It's from Yoga Hosers.
Why does he look like an onion?
He's a sausage.
Okay. Can we just talk about this movie instead?
It's a Kevin Smith movie. It stars his daughter on Harley Quinn Smith. Okay. It's pretty funny. All right. So I wanted to get a still of one of the evil pool spirits, and I was able to get. Come on here. It's taking its time here, but this is what I pulled up with. So this must be the girl, the young girl, right? And I don't know. I know we just did this episode just like a week ago, but man, it totally looks like Skeletron.
100%.
Like he just grew his hair out.
Yeah. That's true. I like that. That's a good comparison. I got to say, I kind of felt that too because we did watch all these movies really close together. I picked up on that.
All right. I don't remember what scene I have next. Oh yeah.
And neither did the movie, by the way. What scene do we do next? I don't know. Let's just do something about the pool and make it haunted.
And then like the one of the pool's miracles, like I feel like they're trying to build this up as it's a give and a take, right? I mean, right? Yep. But watch it. So he cut his hand and now he's taking the bandage off and he's miraculously healed. And he knows it's the pool.
He knows it's the pool because of what told him.
He knows it's the pool. How does he know it's the pool before we do? He doesn't know about the scene that we saw in the beginning of the movie. He doesn't know if any of this is working yet.
I mean, the only explanation I can have is that he's like that pool tech guy did say something about how some of these pools could heal you because they're natural, or something.
Also, I just assumed at this point he was possessed.
He was
the beginning of it. I don't know. Maybe
the pool party hasn't happened yet, has it?
No.
Though? Okay.
Oh, sure. Okay.
No, that is hilarious. And I didn't clip the pool party. But yeah,
the kid on his shoulders and the demon goes into his mouth and then he just holds him underwater.
Well, it's like something's
up. Yeah, that's right.
Something's up with this pool. Let's have a party. See if the neighbors notice it.
Not to mention about that scene, I probably should have told you to clip that. When he's like holding the kid down, there's like 20 people in that pool.
Yeah.
How does nobody see this kid struggling to try to, he's drowning? And there's, people around the pool. Nobody even notices. That's just.
And he could have just.
That's this movie, though. That's
bring a snorkel, and none of this would have happened.
Safety first.
Yeah.
When you're swimming in a haunted pool.
All right, so
maybe we should have did Infinity Pool. Did you guys see that one? That was an interesting movie. Okay, go on.
Oh, there's two more of these clips of this type of thing. So you had the pool cleaner guy. Just rambling on about stuff that doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. It really feels like they were just trying to fill time. And so here's another one. So this kid is scared to go and bat, right? His father's a Major League Baseball player, and he's scared to bat. Okay, whatever. I'm not picking on this kid. But The mom gives him the weirdest story of encouragement. Like, oh, you're not a baby. Everybody's scared. Your sister was scared when she was a kindergartner.
And a bunch of guys wearing long socks. It's play.
How come it's so easy for Dad and Lizzie?
It's not. Everyone's scared of something. Izzy used to hate drop-off in kindergarten. Every day I'd wait outside until I saw her in the classroom window.
Your sister hated when I changed her diapers, and she would cry for hours. You have nothing to worry about. Just cry away, you my little man.
Yeah, you're well past kindergarten.
And she'd give me the signal. Show him, Iz.
Show him you're not scared anymore because you're not in kindergarten.
Green light to swing.
So she hated drop-off at kindergarten until they came up with a sign that was green light for swing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What does that mean? Like,
to swing at the plate, right? I mean, like, as a
right, but what does that mean about dropping people off at school?
How this actress could deliver that whole thing without going like, wait, what?
Oh, boys, come on! Hey, there he is.
Hey, Coach, sorry I'm late. Yes.
Hey.
All right. And why was the dad late? He doesn't have work to do. Both of his kids and his wife are there.
What? Yeah, was he like in the car?
Yeah.
You got this.
In the pool.
In the pool. And then he goes on. He goes and he just crushes a home run.
Yeah. After having a flashback of the pool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the first swing he took, he like biffed it.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the second one too, and then he hit it out. Did his son even bat? I think he did.
His son hit a ground.
They hit a foul ball or something. Yeah. Everybody cheered.
Oh yeah. They're like, oh, good for you. I remember.
Way to nick it.
I remember my first hit. I was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
So here's the second one of these. Okay, where the mom gives this just stupid story. Here we go.
You really suck.
You know, your dad talks about being at bat and feeling this rush of strength when you were born. I was 22 in a hospital surrounded by strangers and I felt totally alone.
This lady cannot tell a story.
And I didn't think I could keep pushing. I didn't think I would be a good mom.
Hold on, is she talking about giving birth right now? like when she's at a hospital surrounded by people feeling alone, she wasn't sure if she could keep pushing.
Yep.
Okay, go on. Yeah.
I didn't think
I didn't think you guys didn't get this talk from your mom? Listen, I didn't want you.
Listen, didn't want you.
I thought it would get better, but honestly, right now, it's not worth it.
You still have plenty of years left to get with a different family and flourish. And your brother is kind of a baby, so really, it will separate you guys.
Get out of here.
Has the Marco Polo game happened yet?
Yes.
Okay. Which, stealing something from earlier, the fact that like she didn't open her eyes that whole time when everything was going on, it's like, well, you can't do that. That's that's against the rules of Marco Polo, right?
Yeah. Well, and so this is where the mom's gonna be like, and I had no idea how wide of a wingspan you were gonna have.
And I just wanted to give up.
So go get him.
Mom, are you must have when you gave birth to me, and that you just were like, I just wanted to give up. Just
somebody get a hammer over here.
Get a real, dude. Oh man!
Because suddenly, there you were, and I wasn't alone anymore.
Mom, what are you trying to say? don't know. I'm just gonna.
We're never alone if we have
away now.
Mommy had too many Xannies tonight.
Yeah.
We're never alone if we have each other.
I think what they should have done to spice up the plot at this point is find a good mom in the neighborhood and sacrifice her to the pool, and then put that mom in there.
Swap them out.
Well, and little did this lady know that she just let her children suffer with their emotions, that maybe the pool would have spared them and healed them. And, the pool would have healed their.
I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to us, okay?
But just us three in this room, nothing bad is gonna happen.
We're good. This trio here, we're fine.
Okay, so she is searching the student data, like because the movie can't tell us, we have to read, right? And she's searching for this girl, and she finds out that this has been going on, like hundreds of years of people living in this house have just mysteriously disappeared, right? Because once like the sacrifice has been taken, these people just continue to live in this house, right? Because that girl died in 92. And they lived there for 2 more decades. Just,
Ended on a sour note, but you give people time and they're going to forget all about it.
Kay, it's not that. Would you consider yourself an open-minded person?
Yeah, I like to think so.
That's right. Because during the party, she was talking to somebody. Who was she talking to during the party? Like somebody from the neighborhood, or was it? It wasn't her realtor.
Oh no, it was the realtor. She's like, I was gonna tell you.
Yeah. I was going to tell you, but I really wanted to sail, so I waited until now to tell you that pool this little girl went missing. And then, the son had mentioned the name of the little girl. Yeah. So she put 2 and 2 together and was like, oh, haunted pool. Start researching the student database, you creep.
And so she...
Why are you asking?
It wasn't just Rebecca. If you go back, there's more people who lived at the house who just went missing.
I'm standing by the pool right now.
And so I did look this up.
Hear me.
I did look this up. Like only rich people would have had a pool in of their own pool in 1936. I did look that up.
What's going on?
Is that a true story? Mary Morgan disappeared?
I don't
you didn't
think
go that far. Okay.
No, this is just film stuff.
This isn't your research?
No.
Oh, okay. Just want to be clear.
I swear I told you everything I knew at the house. I don't know
All of these people are missing.
anything about this. Just tell me what I can do to
Does the Summers family live nearby?
Yeah, next door, actually.
And that, I don't know if I can get this to go back. I have such a hard time with this.
I swear I told you everything I knew at the house. I don't know anything about this. Just tell me what
I want to know more about this picture, because that kid couldn't have been the kid.
He's supposed to be like dying, right?
Well, and he couldn't have been the kid on the breath, how to say this. So the pool healed him. The mom's going to say that in a second, right? This mom, the cool hang. So the pool healed him, but at the sacrifice of her.
You say the cool hang?
Yeah.
The cool.
Does the Summers family live nearby?
And also, how insanely obsessed this lady is with this pool. Not this mom, the mom we're going to meet here in a second. Why would they move?
That's a good question. But she's going over there to try to convince her to start a club called, Moms Against Haunted Pools?
Yeah.
Kind of thing? Okay, yeah.
To your daughter.
It was better with Rebecca. More humane for a child not to know what was coming.
And I think
you can so into it.
You can hear water in the background. It's just like these rocks that make this like fountain. I think they're implying that it has the pool water in it. See, look how young he is here. All right.
Love requires sacrifice.
That's not love. Mm-hmm. It's not a sacrifice if you get something back. Rebecca asked where you were.
And she took our cat.
She's still looking for you.
She took our cat. She had something like this stroke.
Yeah, and then her voice gets even creepier.
Oh, it's just like, the nasty pool water.
See, like,
So it's like the pool, like,
and they have
sure, like, hey, I'm watching you.
Well, and like all of these have glasses are filled with water. Your mascara's running.
It'll be over soon.
You got something. You got something kind of from your, right here. You have like, if you could just.
You just hear someone get her a tissue, please.
The water will sleep again.
What a dumb line.
Someone else will find the house. Someone else who needs its help.
I gotta say, that is not Jordy Long's best performance. She was better in RoboCop 3.
So here's the end. of this silly.
Thank God.
Right. So okay, haunted pool, took your dad, took your husband, whatever. Right. So we gotta destroy the pool, right? I mean,
right. Naturally.
It needs to be destroyed. I mean, it's not the haunted backyard like we were making jokes. It's the haunted pool. We got to get rid of this thing, or just leave it completely intact and fill it with dirt.
When the next people move in, to be like, "You think there's a pool here at one point, dude? Let's dig it up."
Yeah, like the
Night
episode
Swim
of Always
2.
Sunny.
So all jokes aside. Night Swim 2 is not confirmed, but the possibility of a sequel is open due to the ending of the first film. The cast of Night Swim 2 may change, but some original cast members could return, since the first film had a low body count. I really hope it doesn't happen.
I like that they say low body count. Two,
I mean, the cat enough was too much for me.
Counting the cat, it'd be 3, yeah.
Night Swim 2 could continue the story of the Waller family or explore the history of the evil spring in the different time periods.
What subreddit did you find this on?
This is on Screen Rant. Screen Rant. Sorry.
So that was.
I don't think Night Swim 2 will happen, but gosh, I hope it does for our podcast's sake.
Are we ready to move?
Cam's just like struggling, like, no. So Cam, what's the next one?
And once again, it's time for the Synopsis with Cam. The Synopsis with Cam.
Oh boy, here we go. 12 feet deep. Two sisters who apparently don't know each other very well go for a cheeky little swim. Through a series of hijinks, they become trapped in a pool with nothing but a small hole to escape through. They are tormented by an ex-convict turned currently active convict, but that plot just sort of fizzles out. Just remember, forgive and forget. But don't forget your insulin shot.
That's right.
Yeah, this is a roller coaster of a movie. The different locations.
The 6 people in the.
You say that, but in the trivia on IMDb is this movie was shot in only 14 days in multiple locations.
Wow.
I wonder how many. 3 locations? Because there's only 3 different scenes essentially in the whole movie.
Well, so here we're gonna Corey. I won't distract you this time. Okay.
You can though if you like.
All right, here
Let's put it on now.
Let's see who's in this movie.
All right. So in this, okay, all right. In this movie, you want to make sure that you have your helmet there so you can survive. There are only 5 people in this entire movie, so this is by far the shortest cast that we've ever had. So we're just going to go through it. I'm not even going to use last names for a few of these people. So one of the sisters, Bree, we're not even going to say their real name, Bree. She's known for her Facebook page. The other sister, what is it, Joanna or Jonah? She's known for her incredible TikToks. And then the bad guy, the bad girl in the movie, Clara, she is known for her Instagram. And the boyfriend in this movie doesn't even have a picture on IMDb. And last but not least, where they use their entire budget, Tobin Bell. That's the actor's name, actually. Most known for his role as Savitar in the Flash TV series.
Oh.
Yeah, he did the voice of Savitar. But in all, respect to Tobin Bell, he also is Jigsaw in the Saw movies. So that's the entire cast and crew. I'm pretty sure that one of them probably was the producer and director as well. This movie actually had another title. So it was 12 Feet Deep, and then there's 12 Feet Deep, Two Sisters, I think it was called?
Trapped Sisters.
Trapped Sisters.
Yeah, and I had a hard time finding this movie because it was listed as Trapped Sisters.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yep. So we went through the same struggle, almost like we were drowning and finding the title. That was bad.
All right, well, here, let's just get into this movie. I don't have a lot of clips. I have 4 minutes and 46 seconds of clips. But I
now have some 41 stuck in my head, just because I'm 12 feet deep and I'm trying to keep. Never mind. My sister alive.
In my wedding ring. Yeah. All right. So, this movie starts off with just stupidity. This movie has like 17 B plots, and they're just all dumb. But this is how you knew what you were getting in for. Is this scene right at the beginning of the movie? So, there's just so much wrong with this one bit. That's not your money.
I think that belongs in the lost and found.
Yeah, I was looking for the ID in there.
Pretty legit excuse she came up with.
I mean, I probably would have believed it.
Yeah.
But given her history, you would, probably know that she's lying. So
once a screen rat, always a screen rat.
That's right. Speaking of screen rat, given Tobin Bell's history, I'm convinced that he just saw that, so therefore he's going to end up putting her in a saw trap.
Oh, yeah, where she has to find her ID and when she can't.
Find your ID, live or die.
So he sees this, right? And he has this is just the stupidest thing ever.
I just literally sent the report to your parole officer this morning. I said good things about you. You finish out your shift, and you're done.
Why would you let her finish out her shift?
And I thought, why would you finish out your shift?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Maybe to get paid, but...
Why is this scene in this movie?
To show us she's not a trustworthy person.
She's bad.
She's
bad, and she always will be. She's rotten to the core. All right,
she's
believably bad person.
We could have saved 5 minutes on the movie if she was like, "Thank you, parole officer. You'll hear from me tomorrow." Click.
And that would have given us everything that we needed to know.
But now we have a flimsy, weird story of why did she get to stay and lock up this place if she's this hardened criminal that just can't seem to straighten out her life here.
Maybe it's to help us know that Tobin Bell is McGrady, his character, is just, he's already pissed off. And it's a holiday, right? Like, what holiday is it again? Like Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Which is I was gonna bring it up later, but this is like the other Thanksgiving movie. You got Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and this. There's just not a lot of Thanksgiving movies, so really, this fills up your night. You can watch a football game, then watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and then watch this fantastic. Yeah. So she's fired, but she's got to close up, take out the trash. All right, and then
it'll come into play later. There are another few little nitpicks about that scene not having any consequences. Like if you're getting fired, like wouldn't you assume that they're going to change the locks and the passcodes and things like that? Like
right?
Like
yeah,
things
later.
Don't get me wrong. I've never been fired, but if I was being fired, I'd be like, man, they're gonna totally like lock me out of this place.
Well,
I'm not just gonna assume that I can get back in.
Well, the first thing that McGrady was like, dude, I have to go change the code for the cover. Like, that's the first thing I gotta do. She can't be swimming for free after I close this up.
Why does it need a pool cover? It's inside.
It's an indoor pool.
Yeah.
Remember sophomore year, we used to bet who could race around the pool the fastest?
So these are two. We need this. We need this. Pre-disaster part of the storytelling here, or else we will not. We'll just be lost for the rest of the movie.
Come on, Bree. Come on. Maybe you could break another swimming record. Loser buys dinner.
Yeah, I'm at -5 in the bank, so you're getting dinner either way.
Deal.
See, like the three women, the three main women in this movie, which are the three people in the movie. I'm pretty sure like they all flipped a coin to see which role they would get.
Yeah.
Because any of them could have played each role. Like literally, they're all the same.
It's hard to tell the sisters apart.
Yeah.
Later in the movie too, and also, this is how naive and dumb I am. The sister with the one that was not in the pool at that moment. When she goes in her glove compartment to throw her phone in, like again, why? Anyway, she throws her phone in the glove compartment. You see needles, and then later when the other one's talking about being a diabetic, I'm like, wait, I thought the other one was she's a drug addict.
Well, and then I thought, because we saw the needles thing, I thought that was the girl from the beginning who was looking at the money, and I'm like, oh wait, hold on, who's who here?
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
They got to set. The first day on set, nobody knew which character they were playing.
But and real quick too, so they have this scary music all the time. So it's like, what's gonna happen?
That's just on at the pool.
Come on, wimp. You know I'm gonna own you, right? Oh yeah. So gonna own you.
And nothing happens. All right, so here, the wedding ring fell in the pool, or the sister
fell in the pool.
Yeah, the sister threw it in the pool. And then they're trying to get it out. The suction from the drain, and I don't know why the drain is on. But she's sucking her hair in there, and they're trying to get her out, and then the pool covers her. All right, now we got a movie. And this guy looks at his watch. So did I.
Yeah. Also, he's the one at this point. If anything happens to him, he's the one who's liable.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, yeah, like he's the one who threw the cover on top. He would be guilty. But really, all he's doing, and I just thought of this. This is just another trap. This is just another saw trap that they need to get out of, and yeah, there we go. That's how everything started for Jigsaw there.
Here we go. So I just put a bunch of scenes together of all the craziness that happens in this movie. So it all goes quick. just to spare some of our viewers from wasting their time with this one. So, if you maybe those of you who have seen the movie and you weren't really paying attention, here's some of the things you may have missed. It's the
Get out of here.
I'm just kidding. I made this kids.
That was awesome, dude. Well, nicely played.
Okay.
You shark. the Band-Aid just floating in the water.
I have a couple more here for you.
What are you doing now? Something useful.
How dare you do something useful? Why did she get mad at that?
That's all they did. They just kept getting mad at each other the entire time.
Here. Oh.
Might just roll with it. Let's see what happens.
What are you doing now? Something useful.
All right, this is what Corey pointed out. She has her feet on the grate. She has zero leverage. You know what? Actually, I didn't notice this when I made the clip. So she has her feet on the grate here. But not here.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That could work. I mean, it looks like it's halfway off here, but okay, but then look. It's on the grate.
Her foot.
Yeah, it's clearly on the grate.
Told you it was a stupid idea.
So
wait, I told you it was a stupid idea. Did you?
Yeah, did you have a
just
better
got
one?
mad after she already was underwater.
So I don't know if you're going to bring this up or not. So I apologize if I'm jumping the gun here. But yes, this movie reminded me a lot of Fall.
Yeah. Oh, they're the same movie. They're the same. Like not so many. Like there's this like family tragedy that they haven't been speaking.
Oh, yeah.
They're not open with each other until the very last seconds of they're grasping
the hallucination of being like saved, which you might show later. I don't know, but like I called that. I'm like, this isn't really happening. There's no way this is really happening. But if I were to be in either one of those situations, I would rather be in the pool, 100%, than on top of a tower.
Yeah, and I didn't clip it because it's hard to clip something that didn't happen. But the bad woman, the hardened criminal that was, and let's dial back real quick.
Criminal.
Yeah,
doing patients a lot tonight.
Let's dial back to the okay. So it was somebody left their wallet, and she didn't steal the money. Right?
She's a good lady.
Like, I mean, she was going to, but she got stopped.
Yeah.
Right. So she didn't actually steal the money. So I have a hard time getting it. And also, like, if that money was that important, you wouldn't have left your wallet at the pool. But anyway,
when she gets the ATM card and she goes, "Yeah, but you didn't tell me you had like $40 in your bank account."
I think it was $8.
That was $8. Yeah, you didn't tell me there's only $8 in your bank account, which. I don't think that, I saw that girl's ring. Like, I don't think that she'd only have $8. And obviously she didn't buy her own ring, but I don't think she'd have $8 in her bank account. Wait, which sister's card did she take? The drug addict or the engaged one?
The good one, yeah.
Yeah, the good one, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. It doesn't make sense she doesn't have any money. And also she was going to take the other one out for dinner.
Right. She said, "You're paying for dinner regardless because I don't got any money."
Well, either do I. I guess we're just we're drinking pool water tonight.
I got $8 to my name.
Okay. Well, here we'll finish up the clips here. So this is when she gets this. Oh yeah, this is what I bring up. So the criminal lady. So she discovers them here.
What the hell are you two doing in there?
We got truck. Can you let us out?
Yeah. Hang on a minute.
By the way, when I'm at work and it's dark, I don't grab a flashlight. I turn the lights on.
Yeah. Light switch.
No, she didn't have the passcode for the lights.
Well, okay, but then she messes with these girls. I don't show all of that, but and then she shuts the heat off. When she finds out that she doesn't have the passcode to get the cover off, why didn't she at least put the heat back on?
Yeah.
Why didn't she at least hand them her insulin needle?
Anything.
Yeah. I mean,
why didn't she try to break the cover like they were trying? Like she just said, dang, I don't know the passcode. Yeah, you guys are on your own. Yeah. Bye. See ya. Even though these cameras that I just turned off saw me talking to you, so I'm an accomplice. But that's cool. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, so here we go. We got 1 minute left of clips. Oh, I did. Okay, so I clipped this. This is the most pointless thing I've ever seen in a movie ever. Okay, so it's clearly a clock, but it's not a regular clock, right? So I slowed it down. I slowed it down here so we could see it, but it's just minutes and seconds, right? Like you see it 5, 10, 50, right? It's just we do not know what time it is. We know to the nearest 15 minutes, right? But well, we don't know what hour this is. Why show this clock?
I did not catch that.
This is the scary moment of the movie. This is the dumbest scene. Where she's gonna kill herself.
Dude, they've been in there for what, a couple hours at this point?
Yeah,
like giving up like that
and
fast.
She's the healthy one.
Yeah,
like you can use my body as a flotation device. I mean,
we're gonna survive this. What if we do?
What?
The record?
Just like the guy floating in the pool.
Yeah.
But you're gonna cut your own jugular.
Yeah, that's a pretty efficient way to die immediately.
With those wrinkly, pruny hands, I don't think so.
And that was like a piece of ceramic tile, right?
Oh, it's the plexiglass from the cover.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! You're right. It's from a cover on the side of the pool, like for like a vent.
Oh yeah,
they broke it. Yeah.
So just,
yeah. And they broke that to try to make the hole bigger from the plexiglass cover.
Yeah.
Right, I think.
Well,
it seems like they could have like brainstormed or focused on that a little bit more, like what are things in here that we could stab pool cover with, not ourselves.
And when you see when you watch this movie, they desperately try not to show you. They have the ropes, right, for the lanes, right? They have the ropes in there. Those have those like those clicky hooks, right?
Yeah.
If you put that on that plexiglass, if you hooked it on there and just pull, I mean that right?
But didn't she try to pull one of those off and it was too hard for her to do it?
No, they have to come,
Like I thought, like she did attempt to do something like that. I thought.
I don't think that. I never saw them try to take the ropes off.
Like she went over to there and like kind of like nudged it, and then she's like, gave up.
Yeah, they should just hook on like those the spring loaded hooks.
Yeah, I think she tried and she failed, but they didn't give it a good shot.
Well, and there was like 6 more ropes. So
yeah, I mean, you could have tried multiple in both sides of the rope, like not just one and be like, nope, gave up.
And then also, they never tried to get to like the end. Couldn't you like at the end maybe just wrestled this thing back?
Yeah.
Like how steady is this thing? How much gear? How much is it geared to stay open? All right.
Well, and I feel
also this is just a regular old gripe. How much better of a movie would this have been if it was like an outdoor pool? Just that one little step.
Yeah.
Come on. If she turns the heat off in the pool, it's still an air conditioned or like a climate controlled building.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It wouldn't go to freezing cold. You know.
So thank you for saying that,
Titanic
Cam.
water.
Because like Olympic swimmers swim at like 72 degrees, right? This is a heated pool, so it's probably 76 degrees. But yeah, you shut the water off in the few hours that they were there. How cold did it get? Right? I mean,
maybe it seemed like it like got cold immediately. Almost.
Yeah. Well, and also, I mean, and then I've been to a public pool. There's enough pee in there to keep that warm for about a day and a half.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, it was very difficult not to put that Dwight Schrute, got to establish a pee corner bit in here. But I know I did. I actually did one better. So here we go. Here's the final scene of the movie, which is just the scariest thing. I mean, this is what this will haunt your dreams. So they get the pool cover off. All right.
Just Milky Way. or Baby Ruth. That's what it was, right?
Yeah.
Baby Ruth, yeah.
And that was Trap Sisters, 12 feet below, 12 feet deep.
Man.
3.75483 meters.
That was worth the wait to discuss this. This is okay. Just for the record, this is my fault. I think I had watched Night Swim, thinking like, hey, this is the newest horror movie of 2024, and I'll.
Oh no, I love watching it, but it's awful.
Oh, it was awful. I probably should have watched it a second time because I know you said you did, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. But Night Swim, that is. Speaking of Night Swim, should we give our final thoughts on both the movies?
Sure.
Or do you have anything else you wanted to say about this one right off the bat? Let's start with this one, actually. And I'm going to have you do final thoughts first, Trent, on 12 Feet Deep, Trap Sisters, and Convict.
It should have been called Trap Sisters and One Convict, right?
Like 3 Men and a Baby kind of title.
So this movie was the worst movie I've ever seen.
Wait, 12 Feet Deep was?
Yeah.
So naturally, you're saying this is better than, or Night Swim is better than this?
Yes.
Go on.
Well, the other one has like the Christian overtones.
So you like that?
It has the cool mom of the Asian family,
the chill mom, yeah, the one you hang out with.
Yeah, I mean she's got to clean her nose a little bit, but I mean that's pretty gross. But
she's always got refreshments if you need them.
Yeah, you will not be parched visiting that house.
All right, so 12 Feet Deep.
So 12 Feet Deep is just dumb. It's you're right. It's exactly the movie Fall. It's just with different parameters, and it's also the same movie as Frozen, the one where they're on the ski lift.
Not the Disney movie.
No, the one on the ski lift. It's the same movie. It's like that. The peril circumstances wasn't enough. The movie makers knew this, and they had to put in invent some drama. My score, if I can do decimal points, would be a 1.1.
1.1. Wow. That's got to be your lowest score of all of them, right?
Yeah.
LST, welcome aboard. Low score Trent over here. So I'm gonna ask this question though, and I think I know the answer. So would you buy this movie?
No. I mean, Cam did.
I didn't even buy it. I just rented it.
Cam, what are your final thoughts on this movie?
Terrible. Awful movie. I do think there were some funny parts about how awful the plot was, especially at the end where the why would you letting this criminal who tried to kill you go make you guys even? Because it's wouldn't burning her alive make you guys even?
Yeah.
That would actually make you guys even. Anyway.
Yeah,
so bad.
I love you so much, I killed Dad. Well, I love you so much that lady who almost killed us, she got our $8.
Yeah. And lives to kill again.
Yeah.
One awful movie.
But you enjoyed watching it?
No.
Really? I thought you liked.
No, it's a fun review recap. This is fun. Honestly, the recap is more fun than watching either of these movies.
A couple plot holes that I'm checking out here, which on IMDb, which I completely agree with. So the sister, she had an engagement ring, which is a diamond, right? So a diamond
they could have cut it.
Diamond can cut through fiberglass. They didn't even think about that. Also, somebody mentions the same thing you had mentioned a minute ago about how if you turn the heat off in that large of a pool, an Olympic-sized pool, it would take several days for that temperature to actually make the whole pool like freezing cold.
Yeah, and how much was that heat really heating that pool inside?
Right. Yeah. Well, and then at one point she turns on the chlorine, and that's when didn't she turn on the chlorine at one point?
Oh no, no, they turn on the waves, which I like the jets. I like that.
But I think it was pumping chlorine.
Pumping chlorine.
Oh yeah. So that was trying to kill them.
Yeah, it's active. She was one of those blue Nazis.
Dude, once again, you're guilty. And I would definitely press charges as soon as I get out of that pool. Did they die? I don't remember. They survived at the end.
Yeah, they got out.
Yeah, so, the movie was bad, and it reminded me, of Fall, and I liked the movie Fall, and I did like this. No, I didn't. I didn't like it, and I'm really struggling with my score here, but I have troubles with ever going below a 3. I don't ever give movies really below a 3, so I'm giving this a 4. I'm giving it a 4. So, to me, a 4 is I'm happy I watched it, and I would probably not tell anybody else to watch it. A 5, I would tell somebody else to watch this movie, but a 4, I probably would not. But yeah, so I give it a 4 out of 10, which is
It's funny at your rationality with this, because me, I would think 5 out of 10 means it's not half bad.
That would make sense because it's half a 10.
Yeah,
I like that. Dude, what do you guys think IMDb gave it?
I'm going to say.
I didn't even look this week. Wow.
Yeah.
2.5.
I hope it's below 3.
No way, you guys. No way. You're way off. 17,000 people have ranked this movie, as well as Night Swim, roughly. Maybe I'm wrong there. I'll have to double check. But 5.2 out of 10.
These people are just ridiculous. Well, and how, of those girls that were in this movie, how many times do they get to score themselves? I mean,
if you take a score off and put it back on and off and put it back on, does it count each time for a score? What's the tagline on here? You got 100,000 gallons of water, 50 meters wide, no way out. Isn't it just 127 meters down? Isn't it the same movie?
127 meters, that would be a lot.
What is that movie with
20,000 leagues below the sea?
Under the sea.
Under the sea. Yeah, so this came out June of 2017. Yeah, not rated, only an hour, 25 minutes of trapped under ice. No, I'm just kidding, trapped underwater. Moving on to the first movie we discussed, Night Swim. I want to hear Cam go first, and then I'll go, and then we'll leave it with Trent to sign us off with the Night Swim final thoughts. Cam, what do you got?
Well, I mentioned something earlier about the we don't know why, but at least there was something happening. Maybe I'm upset that I don't know why, but it's better than just whatever 12 feet under was. That's.
And also, did the Brewers end up get finding a replacement for this guy? I mean, how did all of this hurt the team?
Was he still getting paid by the Brewers? Was his contract over?
He just on IR?
Yeah, was he on IR, and he was still getting paid? And they're like, "Hey,
That would be a good plot of the second movie. Is like the Brewers trying to find their star pitcher.
They like call the wife like, "Hey, where's the Hudson? We heard he was getting better. He was at like a little league. He was at a little league practice game and hit a home run. I think he's ready to come back."
And then just every member of the Brewers, like they use like actual members, current members, just goes to the house and gets brutally murdered. That'd be a good movie.
Now that
and they're like, "Where is our pitcher?" And then they bring a pitcher of the pool water.
Picture of the pool
the pool water, put it on the mound.
And it's just
and then the other team just keeps getting, or the other team just dies of fright every.
What do you give this movie, Cam?
I'd give it after watching the second movie. I think this maybe gets a 3.
What'd you watch first?
At least this movie. I watched this one first because I think you talked about it and I didn't know we were going to do it, and then another famous movie review website that I am a avid lover of also reviewed it, and they were just like, "What was this?" And so I watched it, and then I didn't feel that way until I watched the second movie. I was like, man, it's, perspective. It's everything.
Okay, Night Swim. I watch a lot of horror movies, and anytime one is PG-13, I immediately usually write it off. I'm like, this isn't going to be good. But it was in theaters. I didn't go see it in theaters, and which I'm very thankful I didn't go see it in theaters. And then I saw it pop up on, I think, Peacock or something like that. And
didn't it come out in theaters like the second weekend of January too?
It did, and typically,
what an awful time for a horror movie to come out.
Typically, that's what studios do. They always put like the movies that they are like, yeah, this isn't going to do well. Let's put it in January. Which, by the way, this is Blumhouse's lowest like profitable movie.
Really?
For the opening.
Still turned it pretty good, didn't it? It made like 40 million.
Let's see here. So their budget was 22 million.
Oh, okay.
And opening weekend they made 11 million.
But I think total now is up to
total gross 54 million, which is plenty enough money to make a sequel.
Yeah.
Let's go. I didn't like this movie at all. And even watching the clips, it reminded me of that I didn't like this movie, and I like 12 Feet Deep more than I like this movie. It just didn't do it for me. It was funny. They tried to use these jump scares, and it just did not work. It looked like every other horror movie that has been made in the last like 15, 20 years, and it was stupid. And this might be the lowest score I've ever given a movie. But like I said, I don't go lower than 3, so I gave it a 3. The only movie I've given a 2, I think, is the Ghostbusters Answer the Call movie. And that was just in spite. Those are my final thoughts. Trent, what about you?
Yeah, I
would not buy this movie either, by the way. I would not buy it.
I don't think you have to. I think this will be free streaming for the rest of the future.
Forever.
Yeah.
It'll be on Tubi next, probably.
Well, the one thing that both movies have in common, other than the swimming pool aspect, is they both have that like oversaturated and then undersaturated look to the film to give you that eerie, sickly look. Like I didn't bring it up with 12 Feet Deep, but the one girl, her face is already white before she's even in the pool. They're trying to get.
Because she's a drug addict. Come on.
No, the good one. Her face.
I get them mixed up. Sorry.
Yeah, her face.
She has that other thing that she uses. That's insulin. Like she's probably a drug addict.
But both movies are trying to give you that sickly look, and I can't stand that. I want my movie to be, even if it has blood and gore in it, it doesn't need to be that sickly look, and I just don't like it. It gives me a headache. I'd rather a movie be black and white. I'd rather it be black and white than have the sickly look. But sure enough, Night Swim gives you that sickly look the whole time, and then they do the black coming out of your eyes and everything gag. I feel like that's from The Ring, and
which has been done.
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
Yeah, it was like I think it started with The Ring, and then ever since then we were just going to keep doing that, and it's dumb. And then
just like the hair and like the whole like I'm all wet. It all started with Samara and The Ring.
It was a really dumb movie. But the other thing that both these movies have in common is that it's those kind of movies that you like to watch, so you can tell somebody else you got to see this movie. It's so stupid. Right?
It felt great telling you guys to watch this. But
So I am not upset that I watched either of these movies.
Right.
That's just how it is. But I would give this movie I'll give it a 2.
Like you had to score it higher than the other one.
I'll give it a 2. I'll give it a 2. I like Kate Hudson. So
that's where you get the 2.
Yeah.
What about would both these movies would have they been better if they were just combined into one movie?
Like neighboring pools?
Whatever. I mean, neighboring pools, or while they're trapped underneath, the ghost showed up.
Or if we just got the preamble in the first movie that I said that should have just been the movie, then it just cuts to
12 feet deep. I wish we would have seen more Tobin Bell. Like he was by far the best part of the entire movie.
Yeah, he was only booked for 3.5 hours.
And it would have been nice if he was at the end. Like, wouldn't they call
him?
You're the proprietor of this business. Shouldn't you be there when the police need? I mean,
100%. I thought we were going to see him when they were leaving the pool and everything. You think he would have came down and been like, "What's going on? This is my establishment. What's happening?"
No,
he was too busy. Yeah, he was too busy eating turkey.
Yeah, like Alarm Central or whatever would have called him. Whatever.
Your alarm is going off.
Other alarm services are available.
Yeah. I like these kind of movies. I like that. So me giving them low scores is endearing because I like this. I seek out this kind of fun. But I just wish the colors were better.
You like what?
I just wish the coloring was better.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like Lifetime movies.
I could feel that, especially the 12 feet deep one.
Big time.
Well, I'm not going to keep going off topic, but that's why I don't I just don't watch zombie movies. I just don't like the modern zombie movies have that sickly look to them, and I don't like it.
They all look the same.
Yeah, it's boring. Cam and I have had this conversation like 300 times, but like the 90s Night of the Living Dead, man, that just has everything I want. It has somewhat of the original movie, and then it's really silly, and then it looks fine. You can eat while you're watching it.
The 90s Night of the Living Dead or
Return
the Dawn
of the Living Dead. Sorry, Return of the Living Dead.
What about Dawn of the Dead? In what year was that one? The one, they're stuck in the mall.
I don't know if I've seen Dawn of the Dead. I was talking about fun. From the original one's 70s.
No. Well, right, but no, they did another one early 2000s. Dawn of the Dead,
somewhere around there.
Yeah, it was not that
I
great.
don't remember who directed it
because I prefer mall movies over pool movies.
Well, maybe we'll do Dawn of the Dead sometime. But it has 04. It does have that look to it though. So, I didn't ask you, Cam. Would you buy Night Swim? Would you pick that up in the bargain bin?
In the bargain bin for sure. $2. I'd go for it.
And put it in your pool category movies.
Yeah.
And everyone has a shelf for pool movies, right? That's all we have, folks. So if you made it this far, thanks again for hanging out with us. Don't forget to click like and subscribe, and always remember, or I shouldn't say always remember, but do you remember this movie?
And this TV show.
What the hell are you two doing in there? We got truck, can you let us out?
Or this TV show.
Hey, how tall are you? Like, can you just put your arm up real quick? Like, yeah, just like that. Yeah, you have a great wingspan.
Thanks.
You should.